Americans my age tend to love Billy Joel. Someone once said that he gives men permission to like show tunes because they don't realize that's what they're listening to. I cracked up when I heard that because I openly love show tunes, primarily because I love musical theater. No shame involved there for me at all. What do I think of when someone says New York? I think of Broadway, Central Park, and Billy Joel. The comprehensive documentary of Joel's life, Billy Joel, and So It Goes, was released in July and is a must-see biography for anyone even mildly interested in him, his music, or in my opinion, creative storytelling. But even after watching the nearly 5-hour film, the opening sequence is still the most striking to me. Joel says, quote, "I once asked a truly great chef how he got to be so good. The chef said, 'It's all in the recovery, how you correct your mistakes.' Words to live by." A few weeks ago, an excellent former student of mine invited me to participate in a panel discussion sponsored by the Kelley Student Government, or KSG, at Indiana University. The title of the event was Success and Self-Worth. We were specifically asked to discuss bouncing back from rejection. Now, the Kelley School of Business is a wildly competitive place. Students work hard to get into business fraternities and industry workshops, not to mention the internship and job market battles they begin fighting almost as soon as they arrive there. Tension is high. Achievements are hard to attain. Rejections splash down on even the best among this incredibly bright group of young people like waterfalls. And it can take a toll on them, especially when they enter each challenge driven to achieve success, and success is defined in a distinctly singular way. Sounds a lot like real life, doesn't it? When older people apply for a job, success is defined by gaining the job offer. Anything other than that is often viewed simply as a failure. When older people make a pitch to someone to go on a date, invest in some venture, or collaborate on a project, we often have that distinct outcome in mind too. Anything that falls short of that outcome is often a confidence-rattling setback. But should it be that? Better question, should it always be that? Rejection is often an opportunity. Yeah, that sounds like something a teacher and a dad would say. And it is. But it's also true. Even though I didn't often see it that way when I was younger, like before I was 50. Adam Grant, the famous writer, professor, and organizational psychologist, tells a story about a woman named Sarah Robb O'Hagan. His telling of her story is shared at gusto.com. Quote, "Sarah's dream was to work at Air New Zealand, so she applied for a marketing internship. She didn't score high enough on the entrance tests they required and was rejected. But Sarah refused to take no for an answer. She launched a marketing campaign to get hired. It started when she called the recruiter and asked, 'Could I come and spend just 15 minutes talking to you so I could learn why I was not selected?' She got the meeting, did a lot of research on where she could add value, and managed to convince the recruiter to give her an interview with the hiring manager. As a result, even though the 6 available spots had already been filled, they created a 7th spot for O'Hagan. She worked with them for the following 6 years and went on to become a marketing executive at Virgin and Nike, the president of Gatorade and Equinox, and the CEO of Flywheel." End quote. The former student of mine who invited me to the panel a few weeks ago landed her spot in student government by doing a smaller version of the same thing. She had been rejected for a position with KSG, but decided to take a chance and ask for feedback, something that is usually difficult for just about everybody. The feedback was helpful and encouraging, so she kept the door open to pursue a future spot on the team if one became available. Shortly after that, an opportunity arose and she seized it. I look back at my career and am now so thankful for all of the promotions, jobs, and clients I didn't land. I learned from all of them, and my journey, as Dr. Grant loves to emphasize, was wonderfully satisfying as a result. For me and my former student, it appears the chef Billy Joel questioned had it exactly right. Becoming good, great, valuable, happy, or a little bit of all those things tend to come from the same place. Yes, rejection is inevitable, but it's also valuable. To benefit from it, don't forget, It's all in the recovery.